Good evening, all of you. I am Chaitanya, working as assistant professor in BVC Institute of Technology and Science. Now I am going to discuss about employee grievance. So we need to understand what is employee grievance and causes of employee grievance. So employee grievance refers to the dissatisfaction of an employee. Refers to the dissatisfaction of an employee with he expects from the company and its management. So grievance. So what is grievance? Grievance may be any genuine or imaginary feeling or dissatisfaction or injustice which an employee experiences about his job and its nature, about the management policies and procedures. When an employee raises a workplace grievances, must take them seriously. It could be having a negative effect on organization. Compulsory, it could having a negative effect on organization. So every employee has certain expectations which he thinks must be fulfilled by the organization he is working for. So when the organization fail to do this, he develops a feeling of dissatisfaction. So when an employee feels that something is unfair in the organization, he is said to have a grievances. Grievances concerns problems or complaints raised by a staff member or any worker may at some time have problems or concern with their work or working conditions or relationships with colleagues that they wish to raise with management. Okay, so a company or employer is expected to provide an employee with a safe working environment and realistic job review and adequate compensation and respect. So the employee is expected to perform their job duties to accordance with their employment agreement, confidentiality agreement, and the company's code of conduct. So when the employer expectations are not met by the employee, then there are grounds of employee disciplinary action. But when the employee's expectations are not met by the employer, then an employee grievances can be launched. So, however, employee grievance is caused when there is a gap between what the employee expects and what he receives from the employer. It is a gap between what the employee expects and what he receives from the employer. So, employee grievances can be simply defined as the discontentment caused by the gap between the employees expect and what they fail to get. So a considerable amount of time must be invested by the HR person, must be invested by the human resource person to talk to the employees to understand their grievances. So employee grievances can be challenge in a personal management. It is very big challenges in a personal management. So employee grievance is a concern, problem, or a complaint that an employee has about their work. So employee grievances is a concern, problem, or a complaint that an employee has about their work. It means employee grievances refers to the any dissatisfaction of an employee he expects from the company and its management. So employee grievance is caused when there is a gap between. It means simply defined as the when there is a gap between what the employee expects and what he receives from the employer. So employee is a workman, employer to provide to the work. And the next, causes of grievances. Causes of employee grievances. So causes of grievances, economic grievances and work environment and also supervision and also organizational change, employee relations and miscellaneous. So first one, economic grievances. So economic grievances, employee may demand for individual wages or adjustments. They feel that they are paid less when compared to the others. For example, late bonus and late payments, adjustments of overtime pay, and P received inequalities in treatment. Okay, economic causes or late bonus and late payments, P received inequalities on treatment. And the next one, work environment. So work environment, it means undesirable or unsatisfactory conditions of work. For example, light, space, heat, or poor physical conditions of workplace, defective tools and defective equipments, poor quality of material, and unfair rules, and lack of recognition. Lack of recognition. And the next one, supervision. So supervision means it may be objections to the general methods of supervision related to the attitude of the supervision towards the employee, such as caste affiliations and regional feelings, etc. And the next one, organizational change. So change into the organization. So any change in the organization policies can result in grievances. So every change in the organization policies can maybe affect or result into the grievances. For example, the implementation of revised company policies or new working practices, etc. And the next one, employee relations. Employee relations. So employee are unable to adjust with their colleagues and suffer from feeling of neglect or other inter-employee disputes. Inter-employee disputes. And next one, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, these may be issues relating to the certain in respect of promotions, safety methods, and transfers, disciplinary rules, fines, and granting leaves, and the medical facilities, etc. So these are the causes of grievances. Economic causes and work environment. So every organization to provide a good working environment and good working conditions, and also to provide good supervision, and also organizational change and change into the organization policies and the implementation of certain rules or affect into the employees, and also employee relations, and also miscellaneous. Next one, most common examples of employee grievances. Most common examples of employee grievances, pay and benefits. So to pay the salary, other benefits, incentives, or to late pay. And next, working conditions and heavy workload, and also new working practices and organizational change, terms and conditions of employment. And the next, objectives of grievance handling procedure. Objectives of grievance handling procedure. So first one, to enable the employee to air the grievance. And next, to clarify the nature of the grievance, to identify and understand the nature of the grievance. And after then, to investigate the reasons for dissatisfaction. To investigate the reasons for dissatisfaction and to obtain where possible a speedy resolution to the problem. So last, to take appropriate actions and ensure that promises are kept. So these are objective of grievance handling procedure.